Okay, so for this lesson, what we're going to do now is we're going to create now a movie recommendation system. So we're going to create a new notebook, and that's where we're going to create our codes. So new notebook, and then so I have here a data set. Okay, so over here, and we're going to upload that in our file. So let me just double click this one, and this would be our data set. So it looks like trash, but let's try to import that in our file. Okay, so number one, let's import first TensorFlow as TF. Let's also import our pandas in order to read our CSV file. There we go. Then let's create a code. So you could use now, for example, PD, for example, movie data, and then pd.read underscore CSV. Now here's another code. Um, you could now click on this one just to mount the drive. And what we're going to do now is we're able now to connect to Google Drive and then upload our file here. Okay, so we do something like this. So from Google Colab dot import files, and then uploaded, that could be any name you want, is equal to files dot upload. Now, what does this do? Okay, if I play this, okay, let's see what's gonna happen. I could choose now a CSV file from my desktop. Okay, so choose file, and then let's look for movie CSV. So I'd open that, and if you would see, this is now uploading. Okay, so while this is uploading, let's create now a code to read the CSV file. It's the CSV file. So basically, this would upload the CSV file from your local drive. Then let's create a code now. Let's create a code after uploading the CSV file. We want our machine to read the CSV file. Okay, so in order to do that is import.io, and then your variable movies underscore data is equal to now pd dot read underscore csv. And instead of typing movies, okay, what we're going to do now is type in something like this: your io, meaning input output file, dot bytes, okay, dot bytes io. Okay, sorry, this should be, there we go, dot bytes io, and then uploaded, meaning this one, and the file name that we have uploaded. Okay, so parentheses, and then just type in movies, meaning this file name here, movies.csv. Okay, so before I run this one, let's just wait for this to finish. So it's 27% done uploading. So I'll pause the video until it's 100% done. Okay, so it's 100% done. So after running this code, let's run this code in order for our file to read the CSV file. Now what we're going to do now is let's check, okay, our movie data file or data set. Okay, so how do we do this? Number one, I want to check. I want to check if there are some null values. Okay, so let's just check this one. So all we have to do again, if you remember, movies, okay, movies underscore data is null, then dot sum. Okay, so let's just see. Okay, so there's a lot of null values, so let's fix that later on. I also want to check now what are the columns here. So head, and let's see. Okay, so you have your index, budget, genre, homepage, and so on. Okay, so you have a scroll bar here. There we go. And let's see how many movies we have. So all we have to do now is just type in dot shape just to check the number of rows. There we go. Okay. All right. So we have 4,000 movies. Okay. So what we're going to do here. All right. Oops, sorry for this one. Okay, that was an email. So what we're going to do in the next lesson is number one is we're going to replace the null values. Number one, let's replace the null values. And then the next thing that we have to do now is, just double click this one, is to um, remove remove the columns that we do not need. Okay. And then the thirdly, what we need to do now is to combine the columns that we need. Okay, so that's what we're going to do, and I'll see you in the next lesson.